How to be happy. According to Reddit. In the interest of clarity, the question being asked is people who are over 40 years old and happy, what is your advice to younger people? Let's start at number 15. When I was in college, I had the chance to go to Europe, but I passed because I had to work at a warehouse. I picked staying at a part-time warehouse job overseeing the world. When I finally went abroad in my 30s, it changed my perspective about everything and everyone. I go to another country that is far away and different from my own, and I recommend the same for you. I agree. The interesting thing about finding yourself, whether it's through traveling or whatever way you find to broaden your horizons, it's important because the sooner you do it, the sooner you can take the reins of your life, so to speak. Control, of course, is only an illusion, but you can still steer, even if the road ends up taking you places that you weren't specifically trying to go. So a feisty hello to everybody in the chat that is in the Discord that was getting those notifications of when this is about to pop off. Here's a link to anybody who may not be a part of that. And if you're watching after the fact, the link is in the description. Join the Discord, get notifications, know when the stream's popping off. Pandaren, Pistachio, Linda, Sophie, and Chloe, how are you doing? Hello to Michael and Silver Wolf. Oh, damn. If you guys are keeping it sexy, we can roll to the next entry. Hope you guys are having a happy day. Oh, happy day. Number 14. I'm 46 years old, and here's what I know. Number 1, money is important, but it's not the end-all be-all. It will not listen to your problems or hug you when you need it. Number 2, watch your weight, watch your blood pressure, and your, health as it pertains to smoking. Well, that's your lungs. Watch out for your lungs. Don't smoke that much. 75% of my patients that have the most serious diagnoses have let at least one of these factors fuck them up. So that's your weight, your blood pressure, and your that's probably 2. That's probably 2 that you've already fucked up right now. To those of you listening, are you not smoking? Are you proud of your weight? Y'all probably proud of your weight. Probably sexy motherfuckers watching this, perky as hell. I already know. But can you say that you're giving a shit about your blood pressure and that you're ingesting the right things? Can you say that you're not smoking? I mean, here's the thing, man. Hopefully these days, you're smoking the weed. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't smoking in a capacity that's really gonna fuck up your lungs like back in the day when there was nothing but cigarettes, man. I say back in the day, I mean legally, Nowadays, you can legally obtain some stuff. That's all right, yeah. What's up, Doc? What am I talking about? That being said, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, okay? Watch your weight, watch your blood pressure, and if you're going to smoke, it's your body. At least limit how much you smoke. I apologize. Oh my God. If you really want to be happy when you stream, you need to actually make sure that you have eaten something and don't realize it as you begin the stream. Because you can fuck yourself up. How about that? Number 3, comparison will rob you of joy. Wow, that's very, very concise. Usually the only reason that you'd be comparing yourself to other people is if you have allowed your self-esteem to fall so low that you feel you need to, hold candles to other people. If there was one thing I wish I could share with everybody, it's basically I don't know. It's the confidence, and maybe even confidence is the right word, because I'm not saying that, I feel the best or that I'm super superior in a way where I don't need anybody to think a certain thing of me. But it's basically just, I don't know, a separation from certain expectations, especially from people that you don't know well enough for it to matter. Don't be trying too hard to compare yourself. There's always going to be somebody better. Always, boy. Be happy for others, but don't feel you need to be like them. Just like last night, I was salty that these professional sexual workers could earn so much money for simply sitting on a chair and just pooping it out. And now you've made enough money for a week, maybe even 2, if you did it in a diaper. Oh my God, that's messed up. But I can be happy for them, We're gonna change together in this list, okay? Stress will kill you. This is coming from some sort of medical professional, some sort of Reddit medical professional. Number 5, chase your dreams. Life goes by so fast. You don't want to be 80 years old and regretting the fact that you didn't travel or pursue your passion. Number 6, you cannot change someone, whether a friend or a partner. Their faults will not get better, and you cannot rescue them. Don't waste your life on toxic people. Number 7, make a point of performing kind acts for other people. It will greatly enrich your life. I tell people this all the time. A lot of you motherfuckers are new, and I try not to say too many things too often because I know I'm already something of a broken record. So, squeeze them titties and listen while I repeat something that I used to say a lot. Back when I felt terrible, I would often seek distractions, It didn't necessarily need to be incredible. It didn't necessarily need to be super funny or offer something intellectually stimulating. It just kind of needed to be something. Whether to you that's noise, whether that's, a topic like what's on Reddit. I completely get feeling the need to just turn yourself off, and have this thing just take your attention, whether it's in the background and it's a distraction while you're doing something else or whatever, and just forget the shit that's really going on for at least a little bit of time, because otherwise it might kill you. And as I've said plenty of times in the past, some people, when they go to work, they should be able to have work be the stressful thing and then come the fuck home and chill out, But some people have it just as stressful, if not more, at home than at work. And, for some of you, just switch out work for school, where it's stressful at school and it's stressful at home. Like, that really sucks. That really sucks. And maybe it's something that some of us should have to work towards. Say you're stuck at home and you're young and you're living with your parents, and you go to school and of course school sucks, and you come home and of course home sucks. So your goal in life is to just work to have a place of your own, so that at least when you're done with school or work, when you come home, it can suck less, until you have to do this whole bullshit again. But maybe, just maybe, and the unfortunate truth is, of course, the privileged people with enough money and enough, I want to say, personality to leave their fucking kids alone and not try to live through them, they're the ones living the lives where, they're taking it easy when they're home and it's not that bad. But shit, I'm very sorry to those of you who, have a stressful situation from the time that you wake up in the morning to the time that you go to sleep. So understand what I'm saying. The only thing that I'm adding to here is when it says perform kind acts for other people, try to make other people laugh. Try to distract other people. Because I remember the times when I felt terrible and all I could think is like, I hope no one else ever feels this terrible. Because, I like to think of myself as a big, hot, girthy, throbbing man that can just deal with a lot of this shit. But I genuinely believe if other people felt as bad as I did, shit, it'd be that easy to just find a loaded weapon. You know what I'm talking about? I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding. That's the sadness of it. So if you can find ways to take other people back from the edge, figuratively speaking, do that. You know, you won't necessarily be able to make people happy, but you can try. Don't let it take up all your fucking time. Don't waste your whole life. Just like this dude said in the earlier entry, he says you can't change somebody. You can influence somebody, but the choice is theirs. So if you reach a point where it seems genuine that they are just gonna do what they want to do and be the way that they want to be, and there's nothing that you can do to influence their decision, hey, they're their own person. They gonna make their own choices. This is why you should never let anybody guilt trip you with the whole, I'm gonna do it, man. It's like, all right, man, what the fuck that got to do with me? When I'm supposed to do something to make it so that you don't do it, that's pretty intense. Manipulation. Oh my God. So here's my name. Hello, Dr. House. How are you doing? I appreciate you. It's nice to see you. Nice to see Rusty, Shackelford, and Bradley. Wow. Have you guys gotten yourselves a partner for this lockdown to just give the old in and out? I want that for you. I want happiness for you. Bradley says, what is that word? Mothers living through their children. Projection? When they project? I don't know. It's disgusting is what it is, but it's a song as old as time. As we continue to number 13, I'm nearly 40 years old, and I'm not very happy with my life. So tell us where you went wrong, old man. He's not old, that's the sadness of it. But we all probably would feel like we done by the time we 40. Who's 40 over in the stream? If we are so gifted. Or if you have kids. If you have kids, you might as well be 40. So speak up in the damn chat. All right. If you have kids, oh my God. Number 13. I'm nearly 40 and not very happy with my life. My advice for people in their 20s, would be to focus on the important things. You don't say. You better shut up, Cyael. You better shut up. This is where I failed. Do not put off things in life. Procrastination, this is where you failed. I focused on building a solid financial base and saving a ton of money. Here I am at 40 years old and I'm financially secure, probably for life. Bitch, that ain't nothing to shake your fucking dick at, homie. Shit. You can say, oh, I wish I lived more, but some people gonna find themselves in a really bad situation trying to live when they're young, even though that is the time to live. I don't think you should be living when you young, like living to the point where it's just like, fuck tomorrow, unless you don't want to live to be too old. Otherwise, if you have the opportunity to secure, especially financially, secure yourself, do that. Take that opportunity. A lot of what people do isn't even in search of like broadening their horizons and seeing new things and meeting new people. Some people just trying to get their dick wet, and you'll always be able to do that. Woman or female. That's all that's on your mind, isn't it? You bastard. Man or woman, male or female. You know, that's what some people are after, is a little bit of satisfaction. And I'll be honest, if we had to put people in two categories there are many people who will never be satisfied. And there are people who, you know, as long as they can wake up, smile, make somebody else smile, know that they'll have a future in the way of food on the table, clothes on their back, a roof over their head, they'll be all right. You know, that's not settling for them. Some people, though, shit. Some people, it's all about getting more. And then in that capacity, they'll never be satisfied. This entry goes on to say, but I also have no one in life. Ugh. If I was abducted by aliens today, it'd be days or weeks before anyone misses me. Isn't that fucked up? You ever get depressed and think about shit like that? If you were to vanish right now, how long till somebody notices? I'm not talking about, oh, the stench will eventually make somebody come a knocking. You know, how long is it going to take till somebody fucking realizes you're gone? You know, think about all the people that you only talk to because you're the one initiating and making that conversation happen. The only time they gonna remember your fat, crusty, old ass is if, baby, they're bored, they're drunk, everybody else that they know is going to sleep. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe they scrolling through their phone and they came past a reminder of you, something stupid like that. I'm so sorry. But seriously, a lot of us are living something in the way of an antisocial life. So it is a thought that should come across your mind. How long before somebody notices? Especially in a quarantine where it's not like anybody gonna be knocking on anybody's doors. Who do you talk to on a daily enough basis to where they would think it's weird if they haven't heard from you? Maybe you're a woman and everybody cares. It's a serious question though. It's a serious question. I get gifts from my family for Christmas or my birthday or whatever, and it's stuff that relates to things I enjoyed when I was young, because that's how they know me. I never pursued any relationships for the past 20 years. Because I was focused on financial stuff? No, that's not how that works. It's because you didn't want to. Notice that this dude said 20 fucking years he didn't pursue no relationship. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know a lot of people who are so busy with business that, business is the only thing that's on their agenda. But if they don't have a partner, they take their ass to a dating site. They jump on a dating app. You know what I mean? And they lay their life bare on the fucking dating profile, saying how busy that they've been, and they almost feel like they wouldn't even be able to emotionally or physically be available for a partner because they're so busy with business all the fucking time. And eventually they'd find somebody who's as busy with business as them, if not people who are dying to, benefit financially from the relationship. But hey, maybe this dude was smart enough, but 20 years is a long time. 20 years is enough time to make you wonder if it's not something they were ever interested in, And after 20 years, I don't think you care. 20 years is a long time, boy. It's not 10 years. Shit can go by in the blink of an eye in 10 years. Wow. I can't recall the last time I went on vacation and wasn't visiting my grandparents. At my age, I will probably never be married and will probably never be a father like I want to be. I'm sure this dude's inbox is already full, talking about how secure he is financially. One woman will find a way to fuck that up. He'll be right back to where he started 20 years ago. I give up all financial security and career success that I have to someone I love here in quarantine, or he would give it up. I fucked up my life and I know it. Don't ignore relationships. Man, fuck all that. I don't have any relationships other than Dia. Maybe Stripes, What do I care? What is it, murder? Look at what's going on in the world today. And put on my tombstone, there weren't enough big titties. There wasn't enough. And hopefully, it'll be the beginning of a movie where somebody looks down at the tombstone and goes, I will make the world fit the image he wanted. Some bullshit like that. Who's Corn Boy in the Discord? What an interesting name. Fat titty tam. What's with the box and eyes from Linda, the crying face from Linda? Is this about Animal Crossing? No, she said bye, Dr. House. Maybe Dr. House is leaving. Either way, number 12, go have an adventure of a lifetime. Don't put it off. Make plans for your money. Stay out of debt. You don't need that new car, watch, handbag, etc. Material items are not worth your sanity. Ain't nothing wrong with just treating yourself, though. Have a 3 to 6 month emergency fund. People can't set that up these days. Not on the salaries they got going on. Not on the salaries. Don't waste time on anyone who disrespects you. Have a backbone, but don't be rude. Not everything needs your reaction. It's true. I wish that this was the, I don't know, the motto of some people's lives. Stop wasting your own damn time, man. Just shake your head when you hear some shit and go, man, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Enough. Find someone who you can spend endless time with. Talk about ideas, not people. Ooh, this would be the hardest thing for some old ladies who are just gossips. That's all they know how to do is talk about people. That's all they know how to do. Above all, fuck what anyone thinks. I will be 41 this year. What a cute little entry. To add to the whole don't waste your time on someone who disrespects you thing, again, I think the two important things in a relationship are communication and mutuality. And if you feel like you're doing or giving way more than the other person in the relationship, then what the fuck are you doing, dude? What the fuck are you doing, dude? Oh my god, bro. Otaku Muse says, Cyael, now I'm scared and sad. Why are you scared? Don't let this list jade you. It's fine. Why are you scared? Why are you running? Lane NorCal says, listening to Cyael and playing Animal Crossing, best part of my day. That's so sweet. That's so kind. Sadeja says, hey, hello to Sadeja. It's nice seeing you. Let's continue. Number 11. When I was 22 years old, an older gentleman asked me how old I was, and then told me, when you're twice that age, you'll be twice the man you are today. I almost considered it like an insult at the moment, but time has proven the dude wise. Here I am, twice that age, and in my humble estimation, twice the man that I was then. I believe this chiefly because I have learned that kindness is not a weakness, humility serves you better than pride, and cruelty is a fool's game. The funny thing about cruelty, though, is like, it demands, like, effort that's not worth expelling. You gotta be impressed by some people's cruelty, man, because it's like, god damn, that was worth all of that? Psh. Otaku says it's because of what you said about going missing and no one realizing. I live a really quiet life and I barely talk to anybody. Don't let that worry you, you know? And again, I wish death was something that the internet and normies didn't try to hide as a whole, you know, because it's all around us. We may not see it, but that doesn't make it not there. You know? Invisible things are still there. And they censor and they go out of their way to block it from view, but the bottom line is we are all going to pass from this form. And wasting energy and thought on what will happen after that fact is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of a waste of time. You can prepare. Say you have kids, say you don't want to be a burden to those who maybe find you or something like that. You can do what you can. You can put away a little bit of money and say, hey, burn my ass to a crisp. I don't want no ceremony, shit like that, but come on. Other than that, it's not like, oh, you haven't made it in life if you don't have this spider web network of friends who are knocking on your door all the time saying, hey, are you there? You're not going to fall in a compromising way where if you only spoke to more people and had closer friends, then they'd be knocking on the door for their daily visit to be like, wait a minute, he's not here, something's wrong. If I didn't call the ambulance at just this time, you might not have made it. Ridiculous. It's not a sitcom. People live and they die every minute of every day. And they do it in less than flattering ways. Some people live their entire life only to have somebody else drunk run into them, and that's the end of it. They go to use the bathroom and they push too hard, and that's the end of it. Some people choke on something in their own home, eating a meal they've eaten 1,000 times before, and that's the end of it. It sucks, but it's life. And I hope that you can find a way to be happy on tonight's list on how to be happy, guys. Come on. Number 10. Don't put yourself in ridiculous amounts of debt trying to portray a certain image. Man, you gotta be a real bitch taking out loans and renting things to try to look like a baller when you're really not. What the fuck? Seraphin Bear says they die from constipation. Not necessarily the constipation, more the exertion. Many people have heart attacks on the toilet and die. Look it up. Look it up. Number 10, don't put yourself in ridiculous amounts of debt, trying to portray a certain image. You'll spend your entire life trying to get out of the hole that you've dug, and you'll have to declare bankruptcy. Man, this is coming from somebody with clear experience, my dude, because I'm not sure this is normal. It's like somebody telling you not to gamble because you'll lose the house and you'll lose the kids. And it's just like, damn, man, everybody ain't gambling like that. Not everybody's gambling that hard. Oh boy. Set aside some money to cover 3 to 6 months of expenses for emergencies, just like now. It's funny because it's easy to say for somebody who is living a life where they can afford to set aside money for expenses for, half a year. But most people aren't. A lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck because there's really no way for them otherwise. And the worst part is many of these people are fucking educated. These aren't dropouts or people that really didn't go through a lot of school or some shit like this. Some educated people cannot find work right now. And it's funny that they're hearing all of this bullshit and like lectures from people who got lucky because they were born into a family that has money. Maybe they're in Silicon Valley and they have a little bit of money right now, but talk to them next year and they broke as fuck. Maybe they're a celebrity. like people like them in some movie or bouncing a ball up and down a court, and now they make that money. And even the basketball players and shit like that, at least their talent got them where they are, as opposed to, look, I ain't trying to roast none of these actors, all right? They just need to know when to shut the fuck up, all right? Simple as that. No matter what you are, somebody is into you, okay? The tragedy of life is that you may or may not be gifted the opportunity to be under a spotlight for the audience that is 1,000% into you. Do you know what I mean? Like, you could be Hitler, but you may never come across the girl that wants to be Hitler's woman. And that's the sadness of it. But don't change who you are. Be who you are. Be what you are. And hopefully you'll come across the person who is into that, or the people, if you're extremely lucky, who are into that. But some of these actors can suck my balls because I'm not their audience and they out here talking all this shit like people give a damn. Imagine like dancing in a movie and then people going, wow, I really like the way you dance in the movie. And they're like, now listen to what I think about politics. And you're like, what? Shut the fuck up. And it's a quarantine and they're like, well, if some people are going to die, that's just the way it's supposed to be. What? Stop talking. Ooh. This dude's saying you should save for your retirement years. It doesn't require much, and if you have taken it directly from your paycheck, you won't be inclined to not pay yourself first. Take care of your body, exercise to maintain a healthy weight, and good cardiovascular health. As you get older, it's much harder to maintain these. Enjoy the days of your youth without going overboard. There's nothing wrong with having a good time. Yet if you are always waking up wondering what happened last night, why you can't remember how you spent so much money, or always having a hangover, you should tone it down a bit. Don't take advice or criticism as a personal attack. Most times, the people who care about you have observed behavior in which it is off, or in which is off. No, whoa. Most times people who care about you have observed behavior in you which is off-putting. It doesn't reflect who you are, or could be, or would make you a more rounded person. Suck my balls. Listen, sorry, I kept wanting to cut this entry off to say what I'm going to say here. I think it's really important to have your wits about you, man. Okay? I think it's explosively important to have your wits about you. Unless you are surrounded by friends you trust, one of which may even be a designated sober bastard who can basically calm you down / remove you from a situation if you get too crazy, I believe you need to keep your wits about you. And it's because if you've ever sat your ass down one day and watched through a bunch of public freakouts or fight videos, you'll see somebody that's acting wild in a way where it's like, God damn, homie. And what you need to understand is nobody gives a fuck about you, who you are, what you're about, where you come from, bitch, unless you are white as fuck, the jury doesn't care, the police officers don't care, and the public who is going to view this video of you cutting up is not going to give a damn. So you need to conduct yourself as though you are putting on a show for people who have never seen you before in your life, because when they do see this footage, they're going to judge you by that, not by all of your accolades and who you are as a person and blah, blah, blah. They're going to tear your ass down. You need to carry on like a person. And sometimes that means you gotta not be fucking high. You gotta not be drunk. You gotta not be blasting the fuck off, because that's when you leave the building. And it's just impulses. It's just fucking animal instinct inside you. You don't want that. You don't want to see a video of you when you weren't in the building. So be careful. Get yourself a buddy. Trip at home, you know. I know it's fun to go certain places, but is it worth the rest of your life? You can get a damn buddy to watch your ass while you tripping, especially if you're a woman. I went there. Women is easy. Find a dude that you trust. Find somebody whipped, my dude. I'm talking whoosh, whoosh, fucking whipped. Number 9, it's not a race. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Just because they did things sooner than you doesn't mean that they're happier or better. Try to start good habits. It is a little rough at first, but in a few years it'll feel like second nature. Do this with things like cooking, cleaning, saving money, and self-care. It is okay not to like someone. It is also okay to have someone not like you. Don't be an ass to everyone and give them a reason to dislike you, but also know that you are under no obligation to put up with someone else's bad friendship. There is no shame in seeing a mental health professional. It's so sad. A lot of people must have grown up getting some real blows, man. Basically being told to shut up and just deal with any and everything. And that's what's probably evolved like a Pokemon into the conditions and complexes that they shoulder and carry like the baggage that is their life. It's pretty fucked up. You need to talk to somebody, bitch. Who the fuck's standing between you and that? Did your mom tell you only crazy people need to seek help? So, now you don't go do it. Your dad convinced you that, they're all quacks and they're only after your money. It's fucked up. Fucked up. Oh boy. Number 8. Start saving now for your retirement. Avoid debt, floss daily, and exercise daily. So let's say that another way. You better have money for when you're old, because you ain't gonna be able to take care of yourself. You better not be fucking paying people back at that point. I hope you can manage to keep your teeth in your fucking mouth, bitch. And look at your fat ass. You like that? This has been a Cyael. Just found some synonyms for you. Just for you. Okay? Are you guys happy? What would make you more happy? So this is like the 3rd time that I put potatoes on a list of groceries that I need, but every time I look back to it, the potatoes aren't there. You know what's gonna end up happening? Oh my god. Yeah, it's exactly what I thought. It's exactly what I just said. I only need 2 fucking bags of potatoes. Any more than that and they're gonna go to waste. And just now when I looked, fucking 4. Because it doesn't show me, and I go, God damn it, put the potatoes on there. And then it doesn't show me, and I go, you fucking put the potatoes on there. And then it's gonna be all like, oh, you wanted potatoes? I'm like, whoa, wait a minute.
By the time the order comes, we'll have 20 bags of potatoes.
20 bags of potatoes for sure, you know. Seraphin Bear says, I don't know, to be honest. Serotonin makes this guy happy. Nice. Bradley says he's happier now than last year. That's a very, what's the word? Positive way to look at it. Eat Your Cereal says all you do is Reddit videos these days. I'm guessing you're new here. Or you haven't been here for, I don't know, like 7 years? You know? I could go back on this channel longer than this dude's probably been alive and genuinely see.
What is he, 6?
Like, no, for real. Like, what are you talking about? I want to give you the opportunity to explain yourself. Yeah, like, you can go back less than a month and there's 8-hour gaming fucking streams on this channel. I'm singing songs. I'm doing all kind of bullshit. This is like the least tied down channel on the internet. I just try to go out of my way on a daily basis, if not, you know, every other day, to record a Reddit list. And this guy's just like, this is all you. Who the fuck is this guy that I've never seen before? Man.
Don't do anything, let them explain themselves.
Nah, man. This is what you do. This is how you stay happy, man. Is you know what I mean? It's just don't waste the brain cells. Don't waste the brain cells. It takes effort to give shits. Number 7, take care of your teeth. Boys, a lot of people losing their damn teeth in old age. It's scary as fuck. Can you imagine? This is the only set that you're ever going to have, and you don't want to neglect them and mess them up like I did. I've got a crap ton of fillings which don't last forever and need replacement. A filling isn't as good as the real thing, and filled teeth can break, requiring crowns. I have 2 crowns and it sucks. Brush and floss thoroughly every single day without exception. Get an electric toothbrush. See the dentist regularly. Ditch the sugary drinks. Sugary drinks? But I love them.
No. This is part of the reason why you will have dentures.
Excuse me. This is white cranberry strawberry. Is that sugary? Let's look at the back. All right, guys.
This thing was probably chock full of sugar.
We have got saturated fat, 0 grams. Sounds good. Okay. Trans fat, 0 grams. Sounds pretty good, right? Sodium, 30 milligrams. Oh boy. Total carbohydrates, 26 grams. Dietary fibers, 0 grams. Ugh. Total sugars, 26 grams.
Nice. That's a lot.
Is that bad?
Yeah.
So this whole bottle of drink is going to add that many grams of fat to my ass?
Yeah.
What if it goes straight to the pee-pee?
If anything, it'll shrink your pee-pee.
No!
The more weight you gain, the less pee-pee you have.
That's not true, man. Sugary drinks can't shrink the dick.
I'm not saying that it'll be the thing that shrinks it. I'm saying the more weight you gain, the tinier the pee-pee will get. It's true. It is fact. Maybe that will be the thing to motivate you.
You know what's going through my head is just like start a video series.
About what?
What do you mean? The video series, like, it sells itself. I just need to title it Sugary Drinks Shrink Your Dick. And then everybody will watch that and be like, for real?
Oh, Linda says that it's per serving, not the whole bottle. So you're
No.
Is 20
Per serving? What is a serving to this thing?
I don't know. It should say above. Let me see.
It says 8 servings per container, so 26 times 8?
Let me see.
It says 8 servings per container. So 26 grams times 8? That's like 200.
26 times 8?
That's over 200 grams.
Yeah, 208. God. That's a lot of sugar you're
Damn.
ingesting.
Listen, I don't think sugary drinks are shrinking a dick, though, man. You know, especially a big Cyael girthy one there. But I better be scared. Genocide Crusader says, I rarely drink sugary anything. On occasional beer is okay, right? Yeah, you know, as long as you're not an alcoholic and taking it to task every fucking, night, you should be fine. But what sucks here? Yeah, I think if we all don't have electric toothbrushes, we should have them by now. So figure that shit out, everybody. It's the flossing that's gonna kill us. The flossing part is hard, dude. There should be a machine that does that for us in our sleep. And then we wake up and go, oh, what the fuck are you doing? Just flossing for the day. I hate you, Flossbot. You'll thank me later. Not really, because we'd need to know a future where we didn't have teeth and we wished we did, and then we'd thank the Flossbot. Wonder if he comes with like a special attachment where he injects that nightmare dream into our brains.
What are you talking about? The one where your teeth are falling off and you gotta wear dentures?
No, bro. I lay a candle out for whatever that jackass's name that was like, man, all you do is run it now.
Eat your cereal.
But did he know that when it snows, the ice?
You have lots of cereal.
Number 6. Everything that you get becomes something that you have. Learn how to be happy having things instead of getting them. It never ceases to amaze me how humans find different ways of saying the same thing that they've been saying for years. But no, this is interesting. Stop chasing everything, man. There's always going to be something to chase. Always going to be something to chase. LaDarby says, someone flossing your teeth while you sleep and cleaning out your ears with Q-tips. That is so dangerous. That is so dangerous. You could fucking
lose your hearing.
God. I had a charger cable in.
Where is it?
Maybe this one will work. Wow. Charger cable. So we continue through the remaining 5 entries on this list. Number 5 reads, I was a raging alcoholic in my 20s and I thought that I would never recover from it. I never found a real job using my first degree or even my master's. Part of it was because I was always drunk. Part of it was the job market at the time. I went back to school in my 30s and found something I like a whole lot more. Now I'm married, nearly 10 years sober, and have a great job. My point is, if you end up on the wrong path or don't like where you are, there's always time to turn around and change it. Too many people assume they're stuck, and they are stuck with the issues they have. A lot of people wouldn't have had the money to pursue that first degree, let alone a master's, let alone go back to school, dude. What a hemorrhage of money depending on where you live, dude.
Also, what a thing to think that everyone has just that kind of money in their bank to go to school 3-4 times for who knows how many years. Not everyone has that luxury.
All that alcohol. That's a pretty luxurious life. So I was drinking all the time. And every time I wanted to stop drinking, there was just more alcohol in my fucking face. I was like, damn, I might as well. Genocide says, I rarely drink anymore. But this quarantine business has me buying more liquor than usual. I completely and utterly understand where you're coming from with that, my dude. I understand, sir. So we continue. I went back to school, went back to get a degree, found a path that worked out for him. I think it's important that people do find a path that is enriching and that they can do without a lot of I don't want to say stress, because life is stress, but I want to say something that comes naturally to you. You know what I mean? Because some things people can, like, work is fucking work. That's something that I really want people to know, is that a lot of people that consider themselves capable of a job that they're going to be doing for inside fucking 15, 20, even 30 years, it's not, I don't think that's something a normal person should be capable of. Unless it's something you really, really love, but doing a job like ending up with a job that you love so much that it's barely work to you it's a miracle. It's like winning the lottery. It's not something that most people just gonna figure out. So I think people need to learn to search for a field that they would be able to best tolerate for an extended amount of time, because a lot of people assume they'll be able to push up a ladder or get, jumpstart something else with this. And hey, it is like that sometimes. Sometimes one opportunity will open the door for another. But you should be taking on work. Let it be a certain percentage of how much you're going to make, a certain percentage of how much you can tolerate for the longest time. That's my advice. But different things work for different people. Genocide Crusader says, I don't mind my job. I'm happy I'm working, and I have a friend who's being kept on making medical parts. Very cool. Sounds like you got a pretty cool job, Genocide Crusader. So we continue up to number 4. Get a regular exercise routine going and stick to it like your quality of life depends on it, because it does. Damn, we need to exercise together, guys. Send me your exercise videos. Let's make an exercise channel in the Discord. We could have what's the word? Jazzercise type. We dress up in like 90s clothes with headbands and really like light colors, pastel colors. Stripes would love that. Stripes would love that. A response to this one says, I exercised a lot in my early 20s and then stopped. After having a kid while in my mid 30s, I am trying to get back into shape and doing a lot of weightlifting. I can't believe I stopped for so many years. Find an exercise you like. I hated treadmills and bikes, but I love my rowing machine because I can watch TV. I didn't really like home gyms, but I am enjoying doing an entire routine with a barbell. Routine, you say? Somebody send me your favorite barbell routine. Or dumbbell routine. That's what I want.
The other thing is that everyone works differently, so different exercises will work for different people.
Yeah, but you send me your barbell and then you lift it and show me that you ain't a punk. Damn it. Check it out, Cyael. And I'll be like, that's what I like to see, brother. I want you to do it just as many times tomorrow. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fist bro. Fist bro. That's what we are now.
Oh yeah.
Fist bros. That sounds like something dirty. That sounds like the type of guy that a girl does not want to catch in an alley in the middle of the night. Oh fuck! It's fist bro. Oh yeah, brother. What? You're misgendering me. I'm calling Twitter. You're gonna be calling Twitter after what fist bro has in store for you. Find an exercise that you like. Blah 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 blah. Number 3 on this list. Okay. Damn. I'm 40 and this is my input. Number 1, everyone is focused on themselves to care too much about their opinion of you. So, fuck what they think. Okay. You could have just said that. Fuck what people think. Number 2, social media is only an illusion. Excuse me. Who doesn't know that? 14-year-olds? Who doesn't know that? Who doesn't know that social media is only an illusion?
People around my age still think that it matters.
It's people who want to live and die by the life they were living in high school, and they never want to leave that mentality. Fuck them. Let those people expose themselves with the first sentence that they speak so we can know to avoid them. Number 3, zero debt is an amazing feeling. Thinking twice before dropping that down payment on the fully loaded 2020 Dreammobile that offers nothing but looks and depreciates very quickly. Ooh. Genocide Crusader says, Cyael, Instagram models and influencers. Here's the thing. When it's your career, it's really funny how the lines blur. Social media for most people is an illusion. No, you know what? Social media is an illusion for everybody. But for some people, it is worth investment in that illusion. It is worth investment. It's creating opportunities. It's your brand. And if your career is invested in your brand and the public view of that brand, it is worthy of the investment. It's your career. I don't need to say anything as it pertains to that. But for most of these clowns chasing followers and reblogs and likes and retweets, this shit does not translate to money. What the fuck are you doing? And some women have lost their mind, dude. And I say women because it's women on majority, but many men as well have convinced themselves, have confused themselves into thinking that what they look like after the Photoshop, what they look like with this filter on that takes all the blemishes off of their face and makes them actually look like they're not 1,000 pounds, you know what I mean? Makes them look like maybe they were 5 years younger. Can't really compare to real young people, real people who are fit, real people who take care of themselves, but they lose themselves in their avatar, in their persona, in their online representation. And it's dangerous because, to me, it's dangerous because we are not yet in a future where you can just abandon your physical self, Helicopter. But listen how loud it is.
It's like it's right above us.
No, it's just like a loud helicopter. Just loud. They better be looking for the biggest titty bitch in the world. So dumb. Guys, you should become like me. I've never met an old person who stops everything they're doing to listen to a helicopter, but I want to pretend that it's a thing that old people do, so I can be the old man that goes, "Listen to how loud that helicopter is. It better be important what they're doing out there." Like there's like a high-speed chase, a guy opened fire, and I'm like, "I'm trying to read. They should beep, beep, beep. 911, what's your emergency? There's a helicopter out there. I'm trying to read." Sir, this is an emergency line. Please do not call with this kind of bullshit. "I'm just gonna call 80 more times until you bring me my goddamn Kool-Aid and fucking Taco Bell, bitch." What did you say, sir? You heard what I said, bitch. And scene. You're welcome. Discord links in the description. I know you're going to want notifications when the stream goes live. As we continue to the end of this list, here's another entry. Number Thor. Falling out of love is perhaps more powerful than falling in love. What, the first time it happens? You know what I mean? And sometimes people don't fall out of love. They need to be kicked out of love. You know what I'm talking about? They will just accept whatever bullshit treatment for the rest of their life, even though the other person makes it abundantly clear that they're not about you. Not like this. Not like you thought they were. And they footing you out of the love. Please, let me just stay in the love. No, get the fuck out of here. I would say it's powerful in that it is informative and paints a more educated picture moving forward in your life, So now you know what things can really be like and what's up. Boy, I got a growth on my neck. It's like a bump. And boy, I don't know if it's a knot or an abscess. Some kind of, I don't know what to do. I hope somebody listening can help me with this neck, because it's about to become virtual doctor time. Guitar Slinger says hi, Cyael. Hi, everyone. Been a while, Guitar Slinger. I hope you're doing fantastic. You deserve no less. And I hope that you're all happy listening, because I want that for you. Number 5, use up all of your vacation time and sick time at work. I don't know about that. Don't lose sight of the hobbies you enjoyed as a child. They will help you live as you grow older. Okay. I think it's important not just to not lose sight of things you did as a child, but not to lose sight of hobbies in general. Like some people don't have anything that they do that defines them. That is the answer to what are your hobbies, what are your interests. You don't necessarily need to be a crazy artist or musician to, I don't know, have a thing that you want to go home and enjoy for an hour or two. I feel like when you're a gamer, it's like you kind of hitting a bunch of birds with one stone. You know what I mean? And then nowadays, because we're all so connected, we're all like little review bastards. Let me tell you how much this sucked. Oh my God, it sucked. I couldn't believe how much it sucked. Number 7, family is not necessarily blood, but instead who you would bleed for. Oh, so poetic. Yeah, like I just like to say that family can be assholes too. So don't assume, oh, this blood thicker than water bullshit is really going, you know. If they killed a man and came and dropped a body and was like, man, you gotta help me, man. I'll do the same for you. Okay. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Now, I'm not gonna call the police, but I'm gonna tell them like it is. Now, sir, I didn't get a good look at no body that may have been dropped. All I knew is it was time to go. You know what I mean? Can I get in trouble for that? I guess it's time for the jury to decide. What would you do? It's your family. I didn't rat him out per se, but I wasn't going to stick around to see where this went from there. This wasn't the evening I had planned. What would you do if a family member came and dropped a body in your midst and was like, baby, it is time. It is time for us to together conceal and bury this body. Oh yes. Let's do this right now. I've chosen you. Well, damn. It's Teddy Oyama and Jesus. Number 8. There are just as many benefits to being a night owl as there are being an early bird. Aw, this is cute because I like the idea that some people are going to bed at a certain time because that's what's respectable. Number 9. Forgive yourself first before forgiving others. And number 10. Do not be a doormat in submission, but hold the door open in kindness. Unless people start expecting that shit of you, in which case you remind they ass, hey, bitch, you fucking slave, bitch. I ain't your slave, bitch. Unbelievable. I just want to feel like you're all happy, though. You know? Number 2, relax. Don't get angry over the little things. It's true. Somebody responds this. Don't get overly angry either. While others talk about material things or experiences, the real lesson is to accept that things won't always go the way that you want them to, and that's okay. Did marry the perfect spouse? Oh God, that's a heavy fucking question. That person does not exist. Align your expectations with reality and appreciate those who love you for who you are. Find new people. Didn't buy the perfect car? Oh well. It still gets you to where you're going. Define your criteria for the next one and work towards it. Didn't get the perfect house? Probably not, but it's yours and you can fix it. Didn't get that promotion? Don't be sure it would have worked out the way that you think it would have. This is important for everything though, dude. This is probably my favorite answer for all of these, is that you can hope that things go a certain way, but you don't know how much more miserable you'd be if they went the other way. What's to stop you from having gotten in a car accident in that better car that you thought you were going to get? You know what I mean? What if that car helped you grab the attention of the type of bitch that you thought you'd never meet that ended up fucking you over. And you think back to the fact that you definitely wouldn't have met this fucking, this grim grop, scummy, money grubbing, seeking that bullshit asshole if it wasn't for that fucking car. Oh my God. Some jobs open up your life to certain possibilities that otherwise you wouldn't have had. They allow you to just jump in a fucking plane, go certain places where maybe some shit goes down that you don't need to be in the middle of. Simple as that. But hey, I am not implying that you should just live a very perfect and what's the word? Safe life? Shit. But you know what a safe life is? It's a life. Some people that wanted to ride that motorcycle the other day, shit. There's nothing going through their mind right now. Because they're done. They're gone.
I'm getting a motorcycle.
I don't remember what I said to Dia earlier, but I remember I think I ended it with something like, because Linda's talking about stabbing her mother, and I ended it with something like, well, what if all men wanted girls who murdered? Would it be the man's fault if the girl went to murder because of the expectations? What must we have been talking about? Surgeries or something like that? We're talking about surgeries and whether or not men are to blame with Jesus says, I had a dream I got into a car accident and my body wrapped around a guardrail. Man, seems like the best things in life are always dreams, huh, Jesus? You probably woke up and you were like, oh man, what do you mean I'm fine? Can I walk? Oh, I can still walk. My God. What's the point? What's the point of it all? Nothing ever lasts. Nothing good lasts. That's my tip, guys, to remember that you can be happy. Number one, just the tip. I'm 40 years old and I have 3 pieces of advice for anyone in their 20s. Number 1, accept that perfection does not exist and your relationships will have problems, your car will break down, someone else will always have a better phone, a newer car, or a bigger house than you. No matter where on the social ladder you stand, constantly chasing perfection will keep you permanently stressed. That doesn't mean that you should not try to better your life. Just know that if you expect perfection, you will never be satisfied. Satisfaction being the key word here. I feel like some people need to figure out what the hell satisfaction is. Number 2, I know that you can push me and touch me until I get my satisfaction. Number 2, pay attention to your diet and health. I have been working out at least 4 times per week since the mid-20s. Wow, this guy's like 100 years old. I have been working out at least 4 times per week since my mid-20s. I am fitter, healthier, and look younger than almost everyone else my age. Don't stop believing, says number 3. Hang on to that feeling. Doing the things that you love, even though I have a wonderful wife, kids, and job. I still make time to play video games, draw, write stories, read comics, play basketball, listen to music. Get a load of this guy. Get a load of this motherfucker. He's got it all together. I've got a wife and kids, but you know what I have time for? Writing, reading comic books, playing video games, hang gliding, bungee jumping. That's right, I shredded on the half pipe as well. Here's my friend. Oh my God, it's Tony Hawk. Yeah, he's my friend. Hey, can you sign this, Tony Hawk? I'm blind. Tony Hawk's blind. In my thing, Tony Hawk's blind. Well, they did a documentary. Tony Hawk's been blind the whole time.
No.
So you should be twice as impressed.
Shut up.
Tony Park.
They
Tony Hawk.
A documentary came out on Tony Hawk and the video games that were made.
And they were all blind. They were all blind. They made a video game and he did all those tricks and they can't even see, dude. The real miracle is that the game that they made resembled skateboarding as we know it because they couldn't see. That could have, he must have described to them what it felt like him skateboarding blind, and then they created a game that only coincidentally, can you imagine, yo, we should play a game by a blind person. That would be so fucking dope. Sometimes you think about blind people, that's the perfect thing to think about when you're high, man. Think about that. How does a blind person dream? And how do they differentiate the dream from reality?
There is a blind YouTuber. He's an old man.
What the hell is going on?
I'm sure they've answered these questions.
Do you have any videos of you actually watching a skateboarding game? Because it never happened, okay? Skateboarding, as we know it, was an illusion planted in your brains by the government. And what you really won't believe is what it replaced in your mind hole. They had to replace it before things got real. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. Oh my God. Excuse me. You know what it is? I haven't eaten anything. Wait, I had those pizza rolls.
Yeah.
Huh.
What?
What's wrong with me? I feel like kind of bing bongy.
It's the sugar.
Saying I need more sugar.
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna have another serving of this. Maybe my mouthful is like a third of a serving.
Not like that. That's much better. In total, you're drinking 208 grams of sugar.
You're having some, so it's probably like 150 grams of sugar per bottle.
You're drinking that by yourself.
So what? So what? Still mentally some of it goes to you. Are you blind? You want to make a skateboard game? All right. You want to be a pro skater? I can help you with that right now with this iron bar. Does an iron bar help a person go blind? Maybe this laser beam. Yeah. We should play a game where we think about the fastest way to get something.
What?
Yeah, sounds great on paper.
Get what?
No, like a thing. Like what would be it's kind of like Family Feud, you know? Trump angrily exits press conference after being challenged by female reporters. Look, I just want to see it, but I know it's going to be... I like that they included that it was female reporters.
That's his kryptonite, don't you know?
Why is this news? Because surely this has happened before. Trump just can't deal with it, and he's like, you know what? I'm sick of this bullshit. And it would only be funny if, like, a bunch of, Dude, that woman looks like a man in the face. God damn.
You know what I like?
What?
The fact that this man is having a press conference outside without a mask.
Well, he's the president. You can't be seen like that.
Stupid. Obama would do it
Anyway,
and make it cool.
as it pertains to the storming off of the president, this can't be the first time this has happened. And as I'm saying, the only thing that would make it comedic to, whoa, one of those guys looks like he has a really killer fucking mask. Oh no, it's just a cool color, I guess. It looked like it could have been like leathery. Shit. That's what you want. Look at all these normie masks. You want something that looks like something out of a dystopian 80s movie.
You want something that works, not something that looks...
It can function. It can function. Ask the right nerd to get on top of this for you, and all it needs to do is aesthetically look like that. As a matter of fact, how about you get one that's normal and is functional, and then put the cosmetic one over it? It's like when you equip the cosmetic in a video game. Moving on. As we go back to the president, man, as this dude is storming off because the ladies, they're getting on his nerves. This can't be the first time this has happened, you know? He's the type of guy with a thin, skin, so to speak. And he's kind of like Lucas Werner in that he needs that echo chamber. So if anybody asks him a question to the contrary, like he's the kind of guy that jumps up and goes, listen, guys, I am pretty sure that Dracula is a dinosaur. So, questions. And then somebody jumps up and goes, "Hey, sir, did you know that's actually bullshit?" And then he just goes, "You know what? I'm out of here." Number one, he looks extremely stressed out. He has no patience or filter. He's breaking down. This will be the biggest fire the North has ever seen. Now, he'll keep it together long enough for the stupid ass people who somehow don't believe in democracy enough. Just re-elect him. Elect his ass again. Why not? Okay, let me see what's going on. So this guy is a thief and he's walking around with his hands in his pockets. You ever seen a thief look more like a thief? God damn.
Have I what?
Dude, you got the jacket on. You walk around with your hands in your pockets. Please let that not be the thief. Nope, it is. No, it isn't. It isn't. Okay. This nerd guy with a big Adidas. Ooh, Lord. Ooh. Damn. Well, it is his father's business, maybe. You know, and they worked from the bottom to get here. And you're going to come in here and take things without paying? If you ever steal from this store again, I'll slap the soul out of you. Like that one guy on the train with that female. That's one of my favorite videos. You know it. Ooh. Very cool. Very cool. Seriously, man, we should just take the masks that are the dope. Steampunk looking. Just sew on some gangster shit on here. Here's my favorite thing about this fucking fabric. This is not what I would consider like a new school Simpsons fabric. It's old school, man. That's Rodney Dangerfield's character that was made for him. That is supposed to be Mr. Burns' son. I remember that episode. Here's the real Seymour Skinner standing next to him in an episode that, you know, destroyed the whole show. Got Artie Ziff in the back. These are some, you know, here's Krabappel next to Professor Frink with blue hair. And I get that it kind of wanted to match the palette, because it seems like they don't have certain colors on display here. But if you look down, there's a character that was in an episode where the idea right below Chalmers, and Chalmers is right below Lionel Hutz. She was a character in an episode where Homer was going to be unfaithful to his wife. I think her name may have been Mindy. Let's see. Simpsons Mindy. Images. Yeah, there she go. Her name's Mindy. But my point is, they could have just given Krabappel the same hair that they gave Mindy. But instead they made Krabappel's hair blue. That's strange. This is a wild little fabric, and I think I want it. And wherever they link in that post is going to end up blown up by the end of the night. So nobody's going to be able to get it. Linda Carter pre-Wonder Woman. Those are some fat titties on a woman in the entertainment industry, and she's super pretty. I say that, sorry guys, because most women in entertainment are not allowed to have big boobs, and if they do, they flatten the hell out of them. You know what really sucks about boob flattening is that over time, especially if you're filming scenes for, you know, like a couple of months, it's really going to have an effect. You're effectively ruining those titties for your stupid ass roles because they don't want a woman who is like overly busty. And as rude as it is to say, yeah, that has a negative impact on everybody in the industry. Double kill in Gulag with a rock. I didn't know you could throw rocks. People really playing the hell out of that Call of Duty Warzone game. I saw this earlier. Some dude just splashed a bunch of gas around and then lit the gas station on fire. That's the kind of arson that gets his dick wet. But you have to wonder if he was trying to get away, if he was trying to get into the car and then get away. Because he goes around to the other side of the car. It looks like he might. This gas station perhaps looks way more equipped than other gas stations to douse a potential fire. But you have to wonder if most gas stations have all of that extinguishing fluid in the roof. And that's why they all have a roof like that. Oh shit, it looks like a lot of it actually comes straight out of the pump too. That's crazy. That's very fascinating to see how that contingency works as it pertains to a fire outbreak at a gas station, because that's not something that we're going to be able to see on a daily basis. Hello to Linda. Linda says Animal Crossing gameplay tonight. Girl, I'm still trying to coordinate the getting of some things off my island. But tomorrow I could. I promise, because I have the villagers that I need now. I could even show you what I mean by those villagers.
You're gonna show off your crown jewel?
No, it's just, I kind of want to prove what I mean when I say my island is still a mess. I'm cleaning it up, but in time you'll be able to know that, oh fuck, it's not on. Over here. Meh. Alright. Let me unmute this bad boy. Oh, you're saving what happened. Okay, so there we go. Is everybody happy? Are you unhappy? Please tell me about that before we end the stream. And by that, I mean, tell me why you're unhappy. Tell me why you are happy. Are you satisfied? Are you where you want to be in life? Are you enjoying the quarantine because it's giving you the opportunity to just spend time with your loved ones? Are you enjoying the quarantine because it's giving you the opportunity to spend time with your computer and you don't need nobody else? That's how I be. Yeah, baby. But my computer are all my electronic devices. There's multiple, especially the DF5000. She is functioning at or above expectations. She does not know she is a robot. And everything's fantastic. You know what I mean? Pretty hard to make a robot that can get wet, guys, in more ways than one, like the rain. And this is a pretty long loading screen that you guys can't even see, but what if you could see? Right, meow. Hey, look, it's that Raymond guy. Wow, another loading screen. In my face with a can of mace. Make me cry all over the place. Teddy says, I'm an essential worker, so no vacation for me. Would you have it any other way? Would you have run into problems effectively if you did, have to stop working? That's what I want to know. Again, this is just me showing. Oh, son of a bitch. This is just me showing that, the island's a mess. Right. So, I still have a bunch of statues out here that I need to establish where they need to go. We literally got money and looms, garden chairs on the ground. And this area is effectively still where I am cataloging rocket lamps and ice cream lamps, the soft serve lamps of which, God, look at this place. Hello, Raymond. What's up? Another sunny, beautiful day in paradise. So glad I decided to live the island life. Nice sandwich, mate. So, look at the beach. Can't wait to set these up into proper scenes. I shouldn't be giving people glances at the chosen fucking island paradise that the guy. Alright, but it's so far from where it needs to be. Here, look at all this crap I'm trying to sell on the internet. But by trying to sell, I mean I haven't opened the gates recently. Because what else? I'm turning this area over here into the new area that Pietro lives in. So maybe you've seen Pietro before, and you remember like how I had his whole little area set up with a playground and a gym and stuff. The jungle gym. Not enough space. Hey, you wanna? Yeah. Thank you. Awesome. The comedy is the game kind of chugs when I'm in this area because there's so much on screen. I hear the whooshy whooshy. Oh, it's up there. Fuck. Okay. Hello, Lucky. Aren't mornings neat? Hey. The weather is great today. I'm gonna lay down in the grass and talk to some bugs. Alright, man. No, Lucky, you need to get out of the way because I'm trying to... Wait. Damn it. Nice. There's another gift in the library. Frilly pants. No. Where's the shit I... Oh, it just goes on over because those aren't technically pants. What? God damn it. You're jealous. Alright. An Easter balloon. The accursed. Send me 30 if you have some lunch. Gotta start the day off right. Muscles are a lifestyle, but whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, the island welcomes a bunch of new villagers, and I guess I'm not sure I want to showcase them here, so I'll just show you the Judy and get the hell out of here. Judy what was keeping this show off the road, but now that I have her, we're gonna be able to kick up these streams again because the way she's not home right now, the way that I had to play was nothing to watch, and it was honestly blood, sweat, and tears too. It was a very sad very sad just a couple of days. Oh, son of a bitch. Whatever. Raymond. Where is Judy, dude? I don't want to do this. You think she's over at Gala? That would be amazing. The two cutest girls on my island. Come on. Oh, God bless her. She's building something. She's so cute. Oh my gosh. She got that golden kitty on her own. I wouldn't be surprised if everything that's gold just cycles through Gala's house. She's rich. Oh my God, I can use her workbench? Get the fuck out of here. I don't need to. I was trying to talk to her. Bye-bye. Sorry, I'm in the middle of something right now. I can see. What are you doing? I'm currently crafting a floral swag just to see how I do at it. I'm pretty sure I know that. I think we gotta know floral swag, right? That's crazy. You're building so normie a DIY recipe that it's actually included in some of the packs that you buy in the beginning. Girl, you wild, alright? Who says she has a camera in her house? Well, it's because it's supposed to be a bank, right? I don't see it either. What the fuck? Ariana says, I haven't been truly happy in years. At least I'm not as miserable as I used to be. Right now, I'm just extremely worried about the future. I'm scared I won't do well in college. I think it's a justifiable fear to have, and as long as you don't allow that fear to, I don't know, define and overcome you, you will stand as best a shot. You will stand as best a shot as you can as you proceed forward. I think, you know, we all, like I said, it's normal, harbor a certain amount of anxiety, like fear or kind of trepidation as it pertains to things that are out of our power. But you know what you can do. You can study as best you can. You can do what you need to do to prepare for this upcoming thing that may or may not. Effectively and decisively. You see what I mean? I got so much shit that I'm preparing to sell. Look at this beach. You think this is normal? This shit ain't normal. This is what Endgame and Animal Crossing looks like. Hey guys, look at this picture. You can get my island and get it. You just need to pay this. And I need it all off the island. My island's in what I am going to refer to as showcase mode. Look at this. Look at this. Because I'm like moving certain... I'm moving certain parts of my island to other parts. Oh my god, that thing functions? And it kind of looked like she put the gumball in her pocket, but that's just what, you know, hey, Anka. Hello, sweetie. I tell you, clear skies like this make me feel like anything is possible. I suppose. Oh my god, the thing moves. You can only use it from the front. This area isn't done. There sure as hell ain't no Judy over here, bro. It's funny that the one villager that I needed to be home is just AFK. So before I go into the museum, we're gonna give both the Nook's Cranny and Able Sister Shop a try. Holy shit, it's Mermaid Queen. Just a little something to make you happy, sweetie. You are going above and beyond now to make me happy in the happy stream. All of you do make me happy. Thank you so much, Mermaid. Mermaid Queen. Damn.
Just a little something to make you happy.
And there's that late ass notification. But
Think of all the potatoes he'll be able to buy now.
that's literally 2 packs of potatoes if I wanted to buy like 10-pound bags. Usually I buy, you know, 5-pound bags for around $2.50. So for $5 I can get just over 10 pounds of potatoes, but I think you can buy like a 10-pound bag for $5 and, you know, then 2. Not that I would be spending all of this on fucking potatoes. Ridiculous. But thank you, mermaider. Okay, sorry, I don't know what I've been doing. Let's go down to the Able Sister shop. And listen, I'm actually gonna spice this up with a little bit of a wager. If Judy's not in the Able Sister shop, then I'll just leave her until you guys see me play for a stream, because that's really hilarious. She's the only one that's not accounted for. And I doubt she's at somebody's house. So this is a drum roll moment. Is she inside the Able Sister shop? Nope. Nope. Got me walking around looking for this girl. She ain't here. That's wild. She's not here. What are you telling me, that I'm wearing the thing so I can't take it off? I got it. See, if this game had an interface that made any sense, it would allow me to automatically take that off as a prompt while I'm fucking at the damn curtain. I gotta go into my inventory and whip it out. Jeez. Dumb. Oh yeah, these are back. Gotta buy some. Gotta do it.
Don't overbuy because you have no space.
Well, that's the theme of this island, isn't it? I'll take this. And then she'll look like the other bear, Pico. What if they're hanging out in Pico's house having some kind of bear party? I haven't seen Pico.
True.
Look at my juice. Oh, I'm such a working girl. you know, on the catwalk.
You're the beard lady.
Yeah, they have to keep me in because it wouldn't be inclusive if they didn't allow women with beards, you know? Holy crap. All right. I'm going to get, wait, yes. Yes, I'll purchase it. No, I don't want to wear it out. Let's go give this to somebody right now. Somebody's going to start wearing a vest. No, I think I'd like to see it on Pietro. He's so cute. Yeah, and Pietro's like sitting enjoying KK Slider, who may have or may not have thrown things off today. I'm not so sure. Pico.
Pico's a normal type, right?
I'm not sure. They're hanging out together like little bear girls. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Well, isn't this a coincidence? What a pleasant surprise to see you here. What are you doing? I didn't know you were friendly with Pico. We should all sit down with a nice mug of mint tea and have a chat later. It is too darling that my little bear girls get along. When was the last time I spoke to you, Pico? Judy came by to visit too. Like, bro, what the fuck? I want to chat. If only I'd known I was going to have company drop by like this, I could have made cheesecake. Damn, she really knows how to please a man. Oh my gosh. This game's too cute. No wonder the girls sit down and they cry. And then they throw you a birthday party. And they're like, oh my god.
Man, you better friend level up real quick with Judy for your birthday.
Well, I just so happen to have a gift. Oh. I'm in awe of Pico's sense of style. That's so sweet. I can't give her things yet. She's too new.
Yeah.
So, in time, oh my god! This is so precious. She is dancing. I can't. You girls have your gay little time. The crazy thing is, she came at me. Pico charged at me one day asking for that popcorn machine, and I almost didn't give it to her. Do you know why? It doesn't fit the theme of the things going on inside her house.
That's just the way they are.
If I had a save editor, I'd go in and take that fucking popcorn machine out, or I change it red. Because she wants to have it, and I understand that, but I'm not sure it took into account the color of the fucking machine. And what if one of the blue ones went over there? Anka, you only like it because it's yellow. It just flew right through her face. She's like, what? Whatever. I think that's that, ladies. And we'll be back to make sense of this world. I think this whole Chinese restaurant vibe goes. What do you think, Dia? I like it, but that or I condense it. What if I condense it way too hard? Nope. Fuck. Me. And this is the type of thing, oh god, get out of the seat. Like I said, for off stream. I'm gonna condense this by pushing it all the way down and making it so the only way to access the chairs are by up here. Too close. Alright. And now there's a way in between. Literally, that's it. That's the way in between. We'll fix these kind of things later. Whatever. You know? Love you. Have a great night, guys. Mermaid, Jesus, Linda. I hope you guys have a happy evening, night, into tomorrow. I'll try to stream during the day tomorrow in a way that makes a little bit of sense. And I may even come back really late tonight. Don't even look out for it because it'd be like 5 hours from now. So effectively tomorrow. But again, if you're in the Discord, just stay in there and I'll notify anybody who's there when it's going down. I'll try to only notify everybody for these. Oh my God, are you all right? Excuse me. Oh God. Oh God. What's happening to me? I feel like I'm hungry. There's like bubbly in there.
It may have been just mentioned so well with you.
You think the pizza roll sucked?
Yes.
Oh God. So now I need Tums then. Later, everybody. Love you. Bye, 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 bye. Yeah, how to be happy.